Hey PELWELL family, and welcome to PELWELL Yoga. All you're going to need today is a mat and maybe a set of blocks. So whenever you're ready, meet me on your mat and let's flow. We're going to start today's practice at the top of the mat standing. So come into mountain pose. Feet are about hips distance. Arms are reaching down towards the floor, palms facing in front of you. Bring your chin parallel with the floor. You can let your eyes close and gently just start to shift the weight between the balls of the feet and the heels. As we start your practice today, take a nice deep cleansing breath. So inhale through the nose and then exhale audibly side up. One more, just like that. Slowly start to settle into stillness. We're going to come into the Ujjayi breathing. So inhale and exhale through the nose. Starting to bring your focus to the breath. Physically feel the belly expand as you inhale. And the ribs and everything fall back towards the spine as you exhale. As you get a little bit more control over your breath, start to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. Allow the exhale to come from the back of the throat as if you were going to fog a mirror in front of you. On the next inhale, roll the shoulders up, back and down on the exhale. Again, roll the shoulders up with the inhale and release with your exhale. One more time, just like that. And slowly release back down. If you allowed the eyes to close, slowly start to flutter them back open. On your next inhale, reach the arms overhead. Using your left hand, use your thumb and your middle finger to wrap around the right wrist and then pull the right arm over to the left side of the body. As you do this, ground through the outside edge of the right foot. So you're making a half moon shape with the left side of your body and finding a big expansion and stretch through the right. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, switch. So gripping the left wrist with the right and gently pull yourself over to the right side while you ground through the outside edge of the left foot. Stay for another breath. And on the next inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus shape the arms, open the chest. Allow the ribcage to pop open, take up space through the front side of your body. Feel that small back bend through the low back. On the exhale, bring the hands to the heart, come back into your vertical plank. On the next exhale, cactus shape the arms again, open up the front side of your body. Ground evenly through all four corners of both feet. On the exhale, bring everything back to center. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, swan dive to the floor. Coming into your first forward fold, bend the knees soft. Let the crown of the head melt to the mat. And if it feels comfortable, grab opposite elbows. Let the forehead rest on the forearms. And then gently just kind of rock the body side to side. Nice and easy, staying grounded between both feet. Slowly, slowly rock back to center, releasing the hands to the floor. Inhale, find a half lift. Pull the crown of the head to the wall in front of you. Feel that expansion, that lengthening through your hamstrings, through your calves. On the exhale, fold. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Let your right knee melt to the floor. Untuck the right toes. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, lining the biceps right next to the ears. Keep that left knee driving forward so you feel a big opening through the right hip flexor. Make sure the hips are square, so think of pulling the left hip back as you push the right hip forward. Nice and easy, stay grounded with the breath. On the exhale, release the hands behind the low back, interlace the fingers, bring the palms together, and then pull the knuckles to the floor as you open your chest up to the ceiling. Nice and easy front body opening. And then on the exhale, release, bring the hands back to the floor, retuck the right toe, lift that right knee, and step the right foot back to meet the left, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, and this time step your left foot to the back of the mat. Let that knee melt to the floor. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, right next to the ears. Feel that big opening through your left hip flexor. Crown of the head is pulling up towards the ceiling, so you're finding a lengthening from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Stay grounded and connected with your breath. On the exhale, release the hands behind you to the low back, interlace the hands, palms together, and then as you drive the knuckles to the floor, open the chest and collarbones, taking your gaze up to the ceiling. Slowly release the hands back to the floor. Retuck the left toe. This time, step the right foot back, down dog. So once you have both feet onto the floor, start to pedal out the feet, bending one knee at a time, opening up calves and hamstrings. Keep focusing on your breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Keep driving the chest back towards the thighs. From here, slowly settle in both heels to the floor. Gently shift the weight just slightly into the left leg. You're going to take the right foot, the big toe and the toe next to it, wrapping around the left heel, and you're going to use that grip to pull the left heel to the floor. Feel a nice stretch through the Achilles, the calf, the hamstrings. Keep driving the chest back to the thighs, making that V shape with your body. Slowly release the right foot and just switch sides. Using the left foot to drive the right heel to the floor. Slowly release the left. On the next exhale, take your gaze forward between the hands and then allow the body to follow, stepping to the top of your mat. Gently landing at the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to the chest. Inhale, let's start our vinyasa. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step back, high plank. For this first one, let your knees melt first and come all the way onto the chest. Untucking the toes, inhale, up cobra. Find the strength coming from the low back, pressing through the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, release, and then come back into your down dog. On the next exhale, let your gaze come forward first and then step the feet into the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, right back into it, swan dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step the feet back, high plank. This time, see if you can come down just halfway, chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Inhale your right foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and open your hips to the right side of the room while you keep your chest and shoulders square. Circle through the ankle. Slowly re-square the hips and then step the right foot through to the hands. From here, inhale, reach the arms overhead, stacking your chest right over the hips, so make sure we're not leaning forward. Make sure this right knee is right over the ankle, so sink a little deeper. And then drive the knee towards the pinky toe so it's not collapsing in towards the arches of the feet. On the next exhale, we're going to open up into Warrior Two. So you want your front heel to line up with your back arch and reach the arms long from the shoulders. Take a couple of breaths here. And then cartwheel the hands to the floor. Pivot the left foot to face forward again. Step your right foot back, down dog. Inhale your left foot up, three-legged dog. Bend that knee, open the hips. Circle the ankle a couple times. Switch directions. Re-square the hips to the floor. Take the gaze forward first and then step the left foot through to the hands, landing it nice and soft. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Sink a little deeper. Keep the chest tall, keep your core strong so we're not popping that rib cage open, pull it in. And on the next exhale, open up Warrior Two. On the next exhale, cartwheel the hands to the floor. Pivot the right foot forward, step the left foot back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose as you shift forward to plank. Inhale back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the tricep. Bend the arms into chaturanga arms to make a shelf, placing that right inner thigh on the right elbow or tricep. From here, press yourself up and back, three-legged dog. Release the right foot to the floor. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, make that shelf, bend the knees. Rest the inner thigh on that tricep. Stay for a breath. And then exhale, drive yourself back up. Slowly release. Take the gaze forward and then step the feet to the outside of the hands. Once you're at the top of the mat, drop the hips, bring the hands to heart. We're gonna stay here for 5 breaths. Make sure you're pressing evenly through all 4 corners of both feet. Sink a little deeper through the legs. Slowly release the hands to the floor, lift the hips, and then ball heel step the feet back, hips distance under the body. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms overhead again. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step the feet back, high plank. Slowly lower halfway down. Inhale, up, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Going right into making that shelf. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, forward bend the arms. From here, can you flex the right foot, and as you press yourself up, place the right foot next to the pinky. We're gonna cartwheel the arms open, coming into warrior two. Exhale, back, reverse warrior. Staying strong through your front right leg. If you need a block, place it about 12 inches in front of your right pinky toe as we transition into half moon. Cartwheel the hands to the floor, power through that leg, and float the left. Reach the left hand to the left hip. Find your balance, find your stability. And then slowly start to come halfway up, reaching the right arm forward. Bend your right knee with control to safely place the left foot back, lifting the upper body, coming back, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. On the next exhale, cartwheel yourself to the floor. Step the right foot back, high plank, chaturanga halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, make that shelf. Place the inner thigh right on the tricep. And then as you press up, step the left foot right next to the hand. Take a nice breath here. And then we're gonna power through that leg as we cartwheel open into warrior two. Setting ourselves up again for half moon. Shift the weight forward first, power through this left leg, and then float the right foot up. Release the right hand to the right hip. Balance through the left. Come up halfway and reach the left arm forward. Bend your left leg. Strong, strong, strong. Place the right foot back onto the floor. Open up, warrior two. On the next exhale, cartwheel yourself back to the floor. Step the left foot back to meet the right. Halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, up, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. On the next exhale, let your gaze come forward first. Step the feet to the outsides of the hands. Once you're at the top of your mat, drop your hips, hands come to heart. Press evenly between all four corners of both feet and stay here for 5 breaths. One more breath here. And then on the exhale, release the hands to the floor, lift your hips, and then step the feet back in, hips distance. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift the weight into the left leg. Find your stability, find your balance. And we're gonna set ourselves up for a tree. So use your right hand to bring the right foot either to the inside of your left thigh or the calf. Just avoid placing it on the knee. So once you set yourself up, bring the hands to heart. Make sure the hips are staying nice and open to the front short edge of your mat. Relax the shoulders. And if it feels good for you today, start to extend the arms up from the shoulders. Stay for another breath. On the exhale, bring the hands back to heart. Without releasing the right foot, bring it forward, flex the foot, and hinge from the hips coming into warrior three. So flex that foot like you're pushing it to the wall behind you. Stay for a breath here. And then powering up through the left leg, slowly bring everything back and release the right foot to the floor. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Same thing on the other side, so gently shift the weight into the right leg. Use your left hand to assist yourself into tree. Try to mirror what you did on the other side. So if you extended those arms, find that extension again here. Nice job. Stay grounded through your breath. If you feel wobbly in any part of the bottom of the right foot, send your focus there. Try to stabilize through that part of the foot. And then on the exhale, bring the hands back to heart. Without releasing that left foot, bring the knee forward, flex the foot, and then hinging from the hips, drive the leg back. Flexing the foot, keeping your hips and your chest square to the floor. Stay for your breath. And then powering through the right leg on the exhale, rise back up and release the left leg. Nice job. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, dive through center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step the feet back, high plank. From here, slowly release onto the belly. Extend your left arm out long. Rotate from the shoulder so it's making complete contact with the floor. Bend your right knee and then very gently roll all the way on to your left side. If you can get the right foot to come to the floor, aim for that. But if that's a little too much, feel free just to stack the legs while we focus on opening up the chest and shoulder. Find your breath here. One more breath here. And then slowly come back onto the belly. Slide the left hand under the left shoulder, extending the right arm out. Rotate from the shoulder so the arm is completely flush with the floor. Bending the left knee, gently roll into scorpion on the other side. Trying to mirror what you did. So if you stack the legs, try to stack them here. And if you planted the foot, try to plant the foot here. Nice and easy breath. Take one more breath here. And then on the exhale, slowly unravel, come back onto your belly. Slide the hands under the shoulders, pressing through the tops of the hands. Inhale, up, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Tuck the toes and drive the tailbone high to the sky. Take a nice deep breath here. And then on the exhale, let your gaze come forward first. Step the feet to the outsides of the hands. Drop your hips down. Bring the hands to the heart as you lift the chest. And stay here for 5 breaths. Two more breaths here. On the exhale, slowly release the hands, release the chest, lift the hips, and then walk the feet back under the hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach all the way back up. Exhale, dive through center. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. On your next exhale, step the feet back, high plank. Hold high plank. From here, with control, bring the right knee to the right elbow. You're gonna take it to the back of the mat, taking it underneath your left leg. From here, lift the left, bring the left knee to the elbow, and then take it under the right. And then keep on the exhale, bringing the knee to the elbow, and then switching, finding that cross through the legs. Really engaging the abdominals here. So pull the crown of the head long. Keep corkscrewing the hands into the mat so your shoulders are right over those wrists. One more on each side. Hold the cross and then drive the sits bones high to the sky. From here, slowly, remember which leg is in front. So for me, my left leg is in front of my right. Slowly lower the knees to the floor. Extend the legs out wide and walk yourself back onto your tush. So at the bottom, your knees are stacked. You can use your hands to hold the feet. Inhale, find length through the spine. Make sure both sits bones are connected with the floor and fold over the legs. Inhale, come back up. We're gonna press through the outside edges of the feet. As we lift up, we're gonna pivot on the feet to switch to come to the other side. So pressing through the outside edges of both feet, you're gonna walk yourself all the way around, pivot, pivot, pivot. So when you land on the other side, your other leg lands on top. Again, you can use the hands to keep the feet down. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, slowly come up. We're gonna come back up into our twisted down dog. So use the hands to pull yourself forward onto the knees. Bring the feet back in a little more narrow, tuck the toes under, and then press through the tucked toes to lift the hips. So your opposite leg should be on top this time. Stay for another breath. We're going to release the back leg first. So for me, that's the left. So step your left foot to the outside of the left hand. Step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the hips. Bring the hands to heart. Stay here for 5 breaths. We have one arm balance to bring our flow to an end. So you're going to place the hands underneath the shoulders. We've been working on those chaturanga arms, so we're going to do the same thing here. So walk the feet in about hips distance. You're going to come up onto the balls of the feet and come into a little yogi squat. We're going to set ourselves up for crow. So you want to keep your gaze forward rather than looking straight down between the thumbs. Pressing through the back of the palm and into the fingertips. You're going to place the knees high up onto the triceps. And then as you bend the arms, start to lean the weight forward. Maybe you play around floating one foot. Maybe you start to float the other foot. And then hold your crow. Really make sure you're staying focused with your breath. Stay with your inhale. Stay with your exhale. Keep the gaze slightly forward. Find that balance pressing through the finger pads and the back of the palm. And on the next exhale, release. Walk the hands behind you and slowly have a seat. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Interlace the fingertips around the toes. Inhale, find length. And if you need to, pull the heels a little closer to the body. Press the knees down as you fold forward, pulling the crown of the head. Staying grounded with your breath. Slowly roll yourself back up. We're going to come into single pigeon. So leave your right leg forward, but we're going to sweep the left leg to the back of the mat. So make sure the left leg is in line with the hip. It's not coming off to the side. Your right shin is somewhat parallel with the front edge of your mat. Keep your hips nice and square to the front. If staying up on the hands feels good for you today, feel free to stay there, or slowly start to work onto the forearms. Or maybe you even extend all the way out onto the belly. Wherever you are in this pose, just keep the hips square and feel the opening through the outside of your right hip. Stay grounded and connected with your breath. Take one more breath here. And then on the exhale, walk the hands back in. Place your right hand under the center of the chest, bending your left knee, reach back with the hand, or maybe you grab a yoga strap. And then you want to pull the heel towards the glute, feeling a big stretch through your left quadricep. Slowly release. We're going to sit onto the right hip. Sweep the left leg all the way around in front of the right shin, coming into double pigeon. Inhale, find length. Exhale, slowly start to walk yourself over the legs. Making sure both sits bones still stay grounded and connected with the mat. Take one more breath here and slowly start to walk yourself back up. Moving into single pigeon on the left, so leave your left leg but sweep the right leg around. Again, making sure that right leg is in line with the hip, and then just try to mirror whatever you did on the other side. So if you stayed up on the hands, feel free. If you came onto the forearms or the belly, just try to do the same thing here. Slowly walk yourself up. Place the left hand under the center of the chest, Bending the right knee and using either your hand or a strap to grab the foot. Pull the heel towards the glute. Keeping the chest open and tall. And then slowly release the foot back to the floor. I'm going to sit onto the left hip. Sweep the right foot all the way around so the calf is in front of the left shin. Inhale, find length through the spine. Pull the crown of the head up. And then exhale, slowly start to come over the legs. Keep both sits bones grounded with the mat. Take one more breath here, and then slowly start to come up. We're going to work our way onto our back, so you can bend the knees, take the hands behind the legs, and use the legs like a ladder to slowly walk all the way down. Once you're at the bottom of the mat, gently hug the knees into the chest, and ever so gently rock side to side, massaging the low back. Slowly bring everything back to center. Release the right foot to the floor and place the left ankle on the top of the right thigh. From here, you want to reach through and hug the right knee into the chest. As you pull the right knee in closer to the body, you can use this left elbow on the inside of that thigh to drive the left leg away. And if that's not comfortable, make sure maybe you use that left hand. But wherever you are in the stretch, keep pulling the right knee into the body and driving the left knee away. So you feel a nice opening through your left hip. Take one more breath, and on the exhale, just simply switch sides in a way that feels comfortable for you. And keep pulling the left knee in this time and driving the right knee away from the body. Making sure that lower back is maintaining contact with the floor. So we're focusing on opening the hips and not putting tension anywhere else in the body. From here, slowly release the feet to the floor. Cactus shape the arms, and then let both legs fall off to the left side. So you feel a little twist from the mid-back, and you feel a nice big opening and expansion through the chest and through the collarbones. Keep the upper body exactly as it is, but reach and lead the legs to the right side, twisting from the mid-back. Slowly bring the legs back up. Take the feet to the wider edge of your mat and then knock the knees together. Try to compress the lower back to the mat, pulling the abdominals in. And just feel a nice decompression through the hips. Slowly bring the hands down by your sides. Release the knees and extend the legs out long. Let your right leg fall off to the right. Let your left leg fall off to the left. You can allow the eyes to close as you let go of your Ujjayi breath and sink into your Shavasana. Relax the hinge in your jaw. Relax the muscle in between your brows. Allow the body to start to feel heavy as it sinks into the earth beneath you. Start to mentally picture yourself just sinking into the earth, getting heavy. As on your next exhale, you let every muscle in your body melt into the mat beneath you. If you have the time and you want to stay in Shavasana, I encourage you to stay. But if it's time to move on with your day, slowly start to reawaken your body by deepening your breath. Start to re-energize your body by adding small movement, wiggling fingers and toes, or circling wrists and ankles. Take in a nice deep inhale through the nose, and then exhale side out. On the next inhale, start to reach the arms overhead. And as you continue this inhale, reach the arms and legs in opposite directions like a good morning stretch. And then as you start your exhale, tuck the chin to the chest and gently roll all the way up to have a seat. Coming into a comfortable seated position. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Slowly bring your hands to your heart. Allow your chin to fall heavy. Take in that last cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. Thank you, PELWELL family, for joining me for your yoga flow today. From my heart to yours, be well.